Hi everyone, so today we've got these
Outdoor LED Christmas lights
that the wire snapped off of last year, off this plug here. This power supply is a 240 volts obviously to 31 volts unrated and V out, voltage out, 34 volts. So I haven't been able to find one of these plugs to solder back onto this wire. The problem being that there's nothing that you can solder onto there. So I'm hopefully going to try and break this apart just to get enough wire to solder back onto there, and thus not having to buy, I think they're £40 or something, these lights. So they are a few years old, but anyway, let's see how we get on. So if I keep bending this backwards and forwards, see it does start to break there, but I wonder if I cut into the side a little bit there, hopefully not cutting into the wire. Oh, Are they separate? Are they going to be fused together? I'll have to have a look under the magnifying glass, I think. So I think I've got those wires separated it out. So what we'll try and do is solder a bit onto there. So we obviously don't want them touching. So I'll probably tin those wires and then put some heat shield on this wire. We need to check which way round they are. We'll check that they work and then solder them together. Not forgetting, so the plug bit's already on the wire, so I haven't forgotten that. I've put it over this label. And I'm going to put the heat shield on here, but let's just check they work first. I'm going to snip these wires back. Twist them round. So I think this heat shield will be about the right size to go over. Let me just pop that on there. Let's just break those wires apart a bit more. And pop that on there. Let's turn on the soldering station. And we'll let that heat up. I've got that set to 442 degrees. So inside this plug, it's got a plus and a minus. So I'm going to guess that on the wire, there's one wire with a dotted line and a line on it. I think that's the positive. And a wire with just one line on it if I spin that around. So let's see. Twist those cables together, wires together. Let's twist these wires together. Making sure they don't touch. Plug socket's off. So we'll plug it in and then check they're still not touching. They're separate. Okay, let's turn it on. It worked! Right, I've got to solder them together now. So that saved me a bit of money. Look at that. Great, right, let's solder them up. Right, so I'm going to tin these wires again first. And we need to tin these. Might try using a little bit of flux on that. Let's get our helping hands. Negative is on the left. And this is positive. It's all quite fiddly. So I've got my heat shrink here. I've just got to go and get a lighter from the house. Heat shrink works by heating it up, and it shrinks around. So right in there, we definitely don't want those wires touching. So I'll be putting some insulation tape in there as well, so we get those pushed right the way up. Just heat it up. And hopefully it shouldn't slide down. But I might just put some insulation tape around here to make it a bit stronger anyway. Put a bit of insulation tape between the two bits, just so there's definitely no touching of wires. So let's join those together around there. Right, and let's put some more tape right the way around here. If you stretch it a bit as well, it sticks a bit better. Just before we finish, it'd be good to get another bit of heat shrink just over the top. It was a little bit tight, so what I did is just stretch it with a couple of screwdrivers like this. Just stretched it a little bit, and then it just seems to go over now. So let's see if I can get that right down. It's going to be tight. I'm not sure. So now remembering that that's got to go through there. That's it. So that's gone up to that. Let's see if we can shrink that on a bit. I've got a blowtorch, but I think that might melt the whole thing. That's it. Now there's one washer I just had to get on the front of there. That should be strong enough. Plug it in again. They work! Fantastic. I'm pleased with that. If you enjoyed this video, give us a comment in the comment section, a like, and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.